This is the island of Bali, a booming holiday destination that is part of Indonesia and has a population of 5 million people and attracts millions of tourists every year. However, Bali is not just a perfect destination for a tropical holiday or an eat, pray, love style soul search. An increasing number of expatriates are finding Bali a promising market in which to start a business, which is why Emerhub decided that our second office in Indonesia will be located in the heart of Bali's vibrant expatriate community, Seminyak. In order to give you a better understanding of what to expect when you set up a business in Bali, we met with 3 entrepreneurs that are already successfully running businesses in Bali. We hope that their stories inspire you to come over, research the business and investment opportunities, and perhaps even make Bali your new home.
I'm Muhammad Shaugi, the chairman of this cafe, 911 Cafe and Concept Store. Nowadays, people looking for it like concept store, cafe, and then barbershop, put it into one place. I concern more to locals rather than to foreigners because I know more locals in here. In here, I try to make people to make a differences between the coffee shop and the beer garden. License to have alcohol in the restaurant is pretty tough. And then I decided not to take that alcohol. One thing is the architectural of the building. You have to make like a very good building to grab people's attention also. At the beginning, they were thinking this place quite expensive, but after they tried and then they look at the social media, they look at the review and stuff, and then they think that okay, it's affordable and cozy. I make this place in Denpasar. If you can like survey around, I try to make this place like you can feel it in outside Denpasar, like in Seminyak, in Petit Tengah, in Ubud. In here, I have a good coffee, but I'm not a specialty coffee. And then how to manage that? I have to like do something like I have to do event. I have to do something like make like in the weekend make something like live music, quiz and stuff. And then also at the back, I have something like movie night or something like that. So that's what in Denpasar need the most.
I am Alex. Alex Philippidis is my full name. I am from Greece and I am staying in Bali for the last 6 months. Bali is a destination that everybody wants to go actually. So life is better here, it's easier, it's more relaxed. It has a lot of opportunity, and it's a big island, although the life is concentrated only in one area like Seminyak, Kuta, Canggu, but the island is huge, so there's huge potential. Plus, my wife is Indonesian, so it was an easy also access place for me as well. We decided to resign our jobs and come and do a business in Bali. We've seen potential, especially because this is a Greek restaurant. There were not many Greek restaurants around the island. Therefore, we decided that it would be a good idea to start something that we can offer quality food, quality Greek food. I am making all the preparation, everything, every morning I'm preparing fresh everything that we're making. And I have, of course, my team that they are cooking them. Petit Tengah is a booming area. It's a very fast developing area, considering that in this area a couple of years ago there was nothing. It was rice pads only, and there were only a few restaurants, like very high-end restaurants like Sardine and Metis across the road. Within 2 years, this place, you see, as you can see in the road, there are a lot of little restaurants, became like a food place, so people do come here for food. The first thing we had to do, of course, was to find the place, which was, it took some time because location, especially for the hospitality business, is #1 in the list what you have to find. So it took us some time to find the place. And then after finding the place, the next step was to legalize procedures, to find a way of how to obtain the licenses, obtain the building licenses, etc. The next step was to find a contractor here in Bali. That's not easy because contractors are not, there are many contractors, but the quality of the job done is not always at the standard you're expecting to be done.
My name is Sashi Rajan. I've been at the GM of this hotel for the last 2 to 3 years, with Peppers since 2014 February, but at this property for the last 3.5 years. Peppers is relatively new. We've been here since February 2014. This resort was of a different brand before. Mantra Group at that time from Australia, which has over 130 hotels in Australia and New Zealand, decided to venture into Asia and saw Indonesia as a good opportunity. Seminyak remains very vibrant. It is core to the Australian market. Peppers being an Australian brand under Mantra Group has a strong Australian presence. Seminyak has always been a favorite among the Australians for its hipness, its vibrance. And so this was an easy decision to step into the market. Any hospitality business, I think, takes a little bit of time. There's a lot of things to consider, location being key, the number of rooms you want to put out there, the quality of the product that you want to do. So I guess with Peppers, we were lucky we acquired a business that was doing quite well. But of course, taking into consideration how do we benchmark ourselves, understanding the people, understanding the laws, and how do we operate here in Indonesia. So the process was relatively long, over 6 months.
For me, frankly speaking, it's a bit tough for have a lot of stuff from here. If I compare with Java, some or many maybe, in Java they have they can do multitasking or stuff. In here, Bali, mostly they only just do only a certain job desk.
The upside is the fact that Balinese are very friendly. The culture is very friendly to the foreigners and foreign investments as well. Bali is a more laid-back island. People are more like on holiday, and this is not good when you want to do some job, some work. Also, there are a lot of holidays in Bali because of the religion, the culture, so you always need to plan.
Recruitment possibly remains the hardest to find good, talented people to work with the organization. We've been very lucky here. Our turnover is relatively low. Team members generally like to grow with us. And as we have more hotels here in Indonesia, we hope that we can continue to grow them, not just on one property, but in our other properties in the region. I think, I always compare in Bali, the team members or the people you work with truly have passion. They genuinely care for guests. They have the right heart. They look after people naturally. You don't have to train the aptitude. They have that. It comes naturally. What they may not have is certain skills, but that is of no fault of theirs. They need the right training, right mentoring and guidance, which we can provide or we can assist. In some of the more developed countries, the skills might be present. They have those skills, they've learned them, they've gone to the right schools, right systems and right training. But they don't necessarily have the heart. People will, I guess, happy to compromise if the service standards maybe are not 100%, but they will not condone a bad attitude of a team member.
This business, because I have the own land, it takes approximately 2 years from now, because I sell affordable price. So if you look at the building and the expenses, the overhead and stuff, it takes about 2 years. If you want to try to start a business here, you have to have one trusted people here who knows everything. They know the market here, so you can make it as a partner. You have to make survey at least less than a year, 6 months. Many foreigners want to go to Seminyak, Pete Tengah, Ubud, so you have to live there, talk about people over there, gather with the community,
Coming from Europe, things are more straightforward and there are the rules that you have to follow. And you know how to do, you are requested specific things. If you provide them, there is no problem in making a business. In Bali, the difficulty is, or not only in Bali, in general in Indonesia, the difficulty is that bureaucracy is quite complicated. So that's, as I said before, you have to go through the people who have the experience, who know how to go around the obstacles. The better you plan, the less surprises you have. We've done a very good business plan. We made all our plans ourselves. Of course, there are small surprises here and there, but nothing major, not anything major. Everything was smooth for us, I believe. Many businesses in Bali, as you know, already opened, a lot of development, but not many of them have the owners working inside, which makes big difference actually. If you're working inside and you're taking care of everything, it gives you an advantage in the business. This is what we believe.
Obviously in hospitality is customer satisfaction, making sure you keep people happy as they come in through your businesses. As a business itself is recruitment, finding good people to work with you, understanding how the local Balinese and Indonesians work and what is important to them, so we can continue to keep them motivated. And operating within the parameters of the law and understanding the legal side of the business. Getting equipment spare parts, for example, can take anything from 3 weeks to 3 months. As I would say a foreigner coming to someone's country, you have to respect that. You have to respect that you are entering someone's home. You have to follow the way they work. You have to understand that. You're a guest into their country, essentially, and making sure you respect that fundamental and not try to change it, not try to make it more of what you're used to. You came here for a reason and I've come here for a reason, and being able to adapt and embrace what is here and make it work, I think that's key.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that Emerhub provides corporate services to foreign companies entering Bali, such as company registrations, licenses, work permits and visas. Let us be your local partner.